I see a lot of plot protection in this episode, really. I mean, the entire section of when Raku and Chitoge are finally figuring out if the key works inside his locket, and the key breaks, that was plot protection. It really was. It was just there to prove that Chitoge might be the promised girl, and they were just keeping it up in the air for we can't really guess. But I mean, like I said, that's just plot protection. That really is what it had to happen. That really had to happen. That scene, you know, is kind of cliche. That had to happen to progress the story onward, so I can look past that part. This episode, all in whole, even though pretty much it had some plot protection points, I felt like it was a very good episode. I enjoyed the reaction faces, again, to see the adorable moments of Chitoge and Raku. The way you get to see Chitoge and Raku, the way they're freaking just next to each other after the entire locket scene, and when you see freaking Chitoge just blushing, getting all freaking meek and shy around everybody, that was hilarious. I love the reactions, and I love freaking Raku's face. He's like, just fucking great. I love it. I love these reaction faces. Shaft knows how to make reaction faces. Now, I noticed a lot of still frame animation this episode, like reused scenes over and over again. It wasn't bad. I'm not going to say it really distracted the overall animation of this episode. I'm not going to say Shaft doesn't deserve to do something like this, because a lot of anime companies usually do. But I just did notice that. It was very noticeable if you were paying attention. But I feel like Shaft can do this time to time, because look at all the beautiful animation quality usually it has in every freaking episode. I mean, look, the background is still off the freaking walls with the animation, and the character freaking faces of animation. It's just... it's crazy. It's really crazy how much animation budget they put in this series, so I can look past a couple still frames. That's more of a nitpick on my eyes. Overall, what did the plot progress in this episode? We find out that Onodera and Chitoge met Raku when they were kids, and they used to play as great friends. Supposedly, somehow, must have some brain damage or something not to be able to remember two girls that he made important promises with, had probably some form of crush with, and so it's kind of messed up. It really is. It's also another thing that kind of annoys me is somehow Claude and everybody don't remember each other, even though they met each other 10 years ago, and we have Raku, Chitoge, and Onodera and their entire, like, mafia family and all that actually talking and working together. So, right there, it kind of bugs me a little bit. It really does. But I feel like it's not that bad. It really isn't. This is a rom-com, so I guess there is going to be some form of elements like this that just don't make sense, or some things that kind of annoy someone. But overall, besides the things that annoyed me, I enjoyed the episode all around. It had a very nice, good mood to it and atmosphere, and I enjoyed the entire picture scene, getting to see how they want to buy different pictures of who they like, and you see freaking Raku looking at a picture of Chitoge, and he looks in the back, and he sees freaking Onodera, like, changing. I was like, oh my god. And he buys the picture. He, like, just grabs it, doesn't even buy it, he just walks off with it. I was laughing my ass off. It was really freaking funny. And then he got freaking Onodera, grab it, blocks her with her phone, can't see herself, but she sees Chitoge, and we have the entire misunderstanding starting to form. So right there, there's the actual drama element being placed down right there. But I feel like one of my favorite funny moments of this episode had to be when you see Raku going over to the secret lewd section when you have his friend Shu selling pictures, and he sees freaking Onodera just sleeping, and then all of a sudden he's like, I want this, and he's like, 500 yen. And I was like, oh my god, didn't you just complain about someone paying 100 yen for a random picture? So, that's funny. I love how Raku just went off the charts with trying to buy something just because it's his crush on it. I felt like it was a good episode. It had a good comedy elements that really, it kept me laughing and entertained, so I can't really down this episode for that. Another good episode of Nisekoi. Looking forward to next week. Tell me your thoughts on this episode, everybody. Did you enjoy it? Did you hate it? What was your favorite moments of this episode? And everybody, I love you so much.
Chibi out.